Why don't we try, oh, I don't know, maybe Emily from Colorado. Emily from Colorado, welcome to the program. Emily from Colorado, I've invited you in.
Hello, David. Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine, Emily. Thank you.
Great. I hope your day is going well.
It's going well, thanks.
So lying. Let's talk about lying.
Sure.
Uh, Politicians have always done this forever,
Yep.
but with Trump, it became this sort of comical, like spectator sport, right?
Yes.
And he's also some kind of robot who can't be destroyed and only gains power through lies. He was president. But now we have Congressman George Santos,
Yeah.
boxing world champion and tallest man alive,
Yeah.
among other accolades. And he's lying a lot and really badly, right? And it's about his credentials and his identity. And it's getting a lot of attention, and people are calling for his resignation, but no one's making him resign.
No,
And so my question is like, how is there no way to make him resign?
I
How is there
know.
no law that says if you lie to the American people that you're fired? What are our
Well, that would
defenses
be a
for
very hard
corruption?
that would be a very hard law not only to pass but
Sure.
also to enforce. But you're pointing out something interesting, which is politicians have lied for a long time, but there was a different type of lie that was normalized by Trump. And so before Trump, politicians would lie, but most of the lies were things like, I lowered the deficit. No, you raised the deficit. And it's like, well, it either went down or it went up, but you could sort of massage data and figure out some narrow definition to make what you're saying marginally plausible where it's not an out and out lie. That type of lying
You're
was
saying there was
completely.
more nuance.
There was
There was
more
more
nuance
nuance
to
in
the
the
lies, and they
past.
were a different type. It wasn't like, oh, I have a different name and I had jobs I didn't have.
Right.
Trump normalized a different type of lie, and the types of lies that George Anthony DeVolder Santos has been telling are the types of lies that were normalized by Trumpism.
Mm.
As far as the resignation
And
part, I mean, listen, Republicans don't seem to want to force a vote on his resignation, and they have the majority. So it's a very tough situation.
right. I feel like I don't know how we protect democracy from corruption with this two-party system.
Right. And, it's a small margin in the House. And to some degree, Republicans might be thinking, well, if we force DeVolder out, or George or Anthony, whatever you want to call them, all of them, if we force them out, and then we lose one of the small margin that we have, and then maybe someone
Yeah.
dies or resigns or whatever, and then all of a sudden we may end up losing control altogether. And I think that that's their primary motivation.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
I mean,
depressing.
that it's a huge problem. I don't know, and I don't know how we're going to dismantle the two-party system in America anytime soon.
Well, you've got to do campaign finance reform. You have to change how our
Right.
elections are. There's so many things that have to be done. Proportional representation would be a good step forward. None of which are happening in the next year and a half. I can tell you that, Emily.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, yep, it's frustrating, and I'm glad you're frustrated with me
I'm
and
with
with
you.
all the rest of
I'm with
us.
you. I'm with you. Thank you, Emily. Appreciate the call.
See you later.
All right. There is Emily from Colorado capping off. I would call it an 8 out of 10 today as far as calls are concerned. Only 3 bleeps needed and only 2 dropped calls, which is really not bad. Really not bad. All right. We'll take a quick break. We'll see everybody very soon, and much more coming up on the Friday show right after this.